The last guardrail is gone. For half a century, nuclear rivals lived with hotlines, inspection teams, launch limits, and the knowledge that even enemies needed rules. Then on February 5, 2026, new START expired. No extension, no replacement, no legally binding cap on American and Russian strategic arsenals. Arms control did not die in explosion. It quietly lost the one thing treaties cannot survive without: trust. That collapse did not begin in a conference room. It began on battlefields, in violated borders, in missile craters across Ukraine, in sanction lists, in Spanish accusations, and in speeches where nuclear threats become political theater. Russia suspended New START inspections in 2023. Washington stopped sharing treaty data. The Ukraine war turned verification into suspicion. Each side began asking the same question: why reveal your arsenal to an adversary you believe is cheating history? The old model was built for two superpowers, counting heavy weapons that were visible, expensive, and slow to move. Inspectors could visit missile bases, satellites could watch silos, diplomats could bargain over numbers: 1,550 deployed strategic warheads each, 700 deployed delivery systems, 800 deployed in non-deployed launches. Cold War armed control was never friendship. It was structured mistrust. But 2026 is not 1986. CIPRI estimates roughly 12,187 nuclear warheads worldwide as of January 2026. And all 9 nuclear armed states are modernizing. Russia and United States hold 90% of them. China is expanding, with Pentagon estimates placing its arsenal above 600 operational warheads and on track for more than 1,000 by 2030. India and Pakistan are improving missiles, cruise systems, and sea-based options. North Korea keeps testing. Israel stays opaque. Iran's nuclear crisis keeps the Middle East on edge. Hypersonic weapons compress decision time. Russia's arsenic strike on Ukraine showed how a nuclear-capable missile used conventionally can still send a strategic message. Autonomous drones swarm across battlefields. AI helps identify targets, fuse intelligence, and accelerates command decisions. Cyber operations can spoof warnings or paralyze civilian infrastructure. Space is becoming a military nervous system filled with satellites that guide missiles, drones, ships, and armies. Dual-use technology blurs everything. A satellite can map farms today and missile sites tomorrow. Traditional treaties struggle because they count objects. Modern conflict is built around networks. How do you verify an algorithm? Inspect a line of code. Limit a drone factory that also builds civilian aircraft. Ban cyber weapons when the same tools test security and attack grids. Even United Nations discussions on autonomous weapons and responsible behavior in cyberspace show the dilemma. States agree risks are real, but disagree on binding rules. So the future may look less like grand treaty and more like layered survival. Smaller agreements, crisis hotlines, launch notification rules, missile test transparency, AI guardrails requiring human control over nuclear decisions, no cyber attack pledges against early warning system, space norms against attacking satellites that keep nuclear command systems stable. Regional risk reduction centers for South Asia and the Middle East. Verification may rely on satellites, open source intelligence, sensors, and reciprocal data portals more than inspection teams. This is arms control after trust, not trust, but damage limitation. The danger is that without a framework, deterrence becomes a dark room full of armed men guessing each other's movements. One hacked radar, one drone mistaken for a missile, one satellite blinded during a crisis, one leader believing speed matters more than certainty. The next arms control era will not begin because rivals suddenly like each other. It will begin because they fear what happens if nobody can see the edge of the cliff.